Cranes.
A good grade on that one.
I say by far the Patriots.
By far?
By far. And here goes one little stat for you. 23 touchdowns, Randy Moss. Eli Manning threw 23 touchdowns this year. One receiver has 23 touchdowns. Eli Manning threw 23 all year.
That stat hurt me a
Good
little
one.
bit.
That's a good one.
Number
good
one.
Point. If I'm the guy on Around the Horn,
Cranes
I'm
got
like,
3.
yeah, I definitely just bleeped you up like 3.
And you have 20 interceptions.
And I'm getting muted because I'm like, ah!
You're Woody Page.
Another one is Wes Welker had 80 receptions in the spread offense. By far more than anybody else. They completed 70% of those passes. Way more than anybody else. Next closest was at like 45 in the actual spread offense. So Wes Welker, spread offense 101, cannot be stopped at all. Jabbar Gaffney, stepping it up. You also, if we're looking at receivers, we're also talking about tight ends.
Yeah, you got to throw Ben Watson
for
there.
the Giants.
But they got that.
They got Kevin
Boss.
Yeah, who's been playing.
Who looks like he's playing with the kind of enthusiasm that Shockey used to play with. Like, I like Kevin Boss. He's really impressed me.
But Ben Watson,
I'll still take Ben Watson.
Who's
the boss?
Kevin.
And Mike Vrabel can come in there and catch touchdowns.
Defensive player. You got to throw a linebacker in there.
I think he has more touchdowns than Steve Smith does, or Kevin Boss. Maybe the same amount as Amani Toomer does.
Amani, I don't know. Amani had a pretty good year.
Mike Vrabel had like 11
catches
catches for 11 touchdowns, or 9 catches for 9, something like that.
Yeah, all touchdowns. Every single one of his catches in his career touchdowns.
Let us not forget Junior Seau, lead blocker on those plays.
All right, Chris, shock us.
Shocky, I'm going to go probably with the Pats also. Shocking. Yeah, it's a shocker. I'm going to say, it's mainly because of who's throwing the ball to these receivers, too.
Yeah, you think so?
It's
mainly?
not mainly. I mean, there's way more talent, but even if you switch the quarterbacks around.
It's kind of basically
Eli Manning, you don't know what he's going to do. And Tom
like
Brady's money.
Him out.
I mean, he's 80% completion, no doubt about it today, minimum.
Okay, and here's another one. If you shut down the Plexico for the Giants, where do you throw the ball?
It's Amani Toomer.
Well, you don't. You don't really have anywhere. If you shut down Randy Moss, which has happened this entire playoffs, 2
that's
catches
it. You
for
can't
like 22 yards.
Right.
It's the second tier.
Yeah,
then Tom Brady's still on fire, throwing it to everybody.
But if Wes Welker was on the Giants, I'd be going with the Giants wideout staff.
But he would not be the same player that he is right now.
Probably.
Him and Tom Brady.
Not even the same off.
Probably more of a stud.
But you remember, where was he at last year? Where was Welker at last year?
Miami.
And he made a name for himself in Miami. I remember hearing all about Wes Welker last year.
But he wasn't near what he
obviously
is now.
not. No.
He had the talent to be able to do it.
Yeah.
And that's
Trent Green throwing the ball.
Yeah, that's who's throwing the ball.
And you saw how mentally tough he is.
Not the year
I'm
before
gonna
that.
throw a block on this guy.
He didn't have Trent Green throwing to him. Who was throwing the year before that?
It was
Dante Culpepper.
Dante Culpepper.
Culpepper.
Nice knee, guy. It's like ground beef. Stay out of the league.
I tell you what. It does go to the Pats, and it's just talent-wise, though, but you got to think about it. It might not happen like that. I mean, the Giants receivers could have a bigger day.
Oh, yeah.
Than the Pats
Everything
receivers.
we're
If the
saying
Pats
could
get ahead
absolutely
big,
backfire, but
the Pats get ahead big, they're capable of running the ball or just throwing little dinking passes that, in my opinion, are it's like running the ball anyway.
The running game is that little
really
Kevin Folk outlet, Wes Welker 5-yard step outs.
Like what I'm really
Wes
looking
Welker's the running back.
Yeah.
Wes Welker's, like he's a running. He's not a receiver. He's his own kind of player. He's like you can't even really compare him. And so, therefore, what do you can't compare Steve Smith or Amani Toomer to a Wes Welker. 112 catches. Wes Welker. Wes Welker had a better season almost than Plaxico Burress.